What are we looking for? Dogs.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Bird. You know, we back on Bird's Eye View with it. Like always, appreciate the love and support. Please continue to like, comment, and subscribe. Stop what you're doing. Smash the like button, smash subscribe button. Hop in the comment section, comment whatever you want. Of course, I'm dropping daily bangers day by day. You know, we got news of the day coming out of Colorado, and we're going to jump right into it, dog. So, of course, we back with another recap with this Colorado football program. Of course, as we all know, we played Thursday night against North Dakota State. Got the win, 31-26. Of course, we're grateful for the win. Not satisfied with how we got it done. Of course, we know where we can play a whole lot better and put on a better display for our football program. But at the end of the day, we did get the win. So, of course, we're looking forward to Nebraska. Got to clean up some things here against the Cornhuskers. Looking to go in there and get a win for sure, without question, and win in a more dominant fashion. Because, of course, we preach dominance and we want to dominate each and every day, each and every play. So, looking a little deeper here into the North Dakota State game. Of course, we have some PFF grades here. We have the top 10 buff PFF grades against the Bison. Of course, when it comes to PFF, 85 or higher is considered NFL caliber. That's pretty much is considered elite. 84 to 79 is considered very good. 78 to 68 is above average. 60 is average. That's where every player pretty much starts at. From 50 to 60 is below average. And, of course, under 50 is considered poor. Let's go ahead and start with Shedeur Sanders. Of course, 92.7. He played 59 snaps. Of course, he was hurried 12 times, but only sacked once. He threw for 445 yards, 4 touchdowns, was 26 of 34 on the night. That lone interception was a fluke. This is the best quarterback in the country, deserving to be the #1 overall pick. Of course, Travis Hunter at wide receiver, 81.6. He had 57 snaps on defense. He only allowed 18 yards in coverage at corner, had 7 catches, 132 yards, 3 touchdowns on offense. I mean, played every snap on defense, had 3 touchdowns on offense. He's unreal, dog, without question. Best player in the country. Obviously, Jimmy Horn Jr. put on the show as well, 79.7, played 41 snaps, 7th most receiving yards in a game in CU's history with a $198. He tied Trav on the night with 7 receptions. His elite speed was on display all night. J5 just got a gear that others don't have. You can tell he's fully healthy and he's moving at a whole nother level right now. What Jimmy is playing for is so much bigger than football. Of course, we know a situation with his pops, man. We praying for that situation. He is playing for something bigger than football, and you can tell he's playing with a huge chip on his shoulder. Let's keep it rolling, man. Chidozie Nwankwo, in my opinion, the best player on defense. And, of course, based on the PFF grades, he was the best player on our defense Thursday night. At D tackle, 78.9 grade, 39 snaps. He had a key sack on 3rd down, which forced North Dakota State to punt. He was stout against the run all night. Was our best defender Thursday night, without question. Chidozie put on the show. I believe he's a pro also. Let's keep it rolling. Levante Bentley, man, that linebacker, 72.0 PFF grade, 54 snaps. He was the main backer we had on the field all night. He had 5 tackles, including 1 sack. He was very good in run support as well. He played really, really well. If you watch the game and you watch the film, he played really, really well. Made some tackles for us when we needed. Definitely like the way Levante Bentley played. Of course, he's going to carry that over to the Nebraska game as well. We got offensive lineman here, Justin Mayers, 70.9. He played 59 snaps. His pass blocking grade was 80.8, which is excellent. Didn't give up any pressures or sacks. Of course, we know the offensive line, we did give up some pressures as a whole. We only gave up 1 sack as a unit, so we're making some progress without question. This offensive line is better. Let's switch over to the defensive line here. The trenches, the interior defensive line played really well. Amari McNeil, 69.2. He played 21 snaps. Of course, he didn't have any tackles or sacks, but he did have a QB hurry, and he ate up blockers all night. This is one of those situations where you got to watch the tape. You can't look at the box score and say, oh, he didn't have any tackles, didn't have any sacks. He didn't impact the game. He did. If you watch the film, he was really, really good on Thursday night. Of course, we got another one, Shane Coates. Like I said, our interior defensive line played really well. Shane Coates, 68.1, 49 snaps. He had 2 tackles. He didn't jump out on the box score either, kind of like Amari McNeil, same type of deal. But if you watch the film, he was really good in the trenches all night. Let's switch over to some DBs. DJ McKinney at corner, 67.0, played 72 snaps, was targeted 3 times, only gave up 20 yards in total in coverage. He also had 6 tackles as well. Last on the list here is Preston Hodge at DB. Of course, he had a 67.0 as well, played 57 snaps. He was also targeted 3 times, only gave up 10 yards in coverage. He also had 2 tackles. He also had a PBU as well. So that's the top 10 Buffs PFF grades against North Dakota State. One thing that we noticed that we didn't have on this list is our edge room. Our edge room has to be better without question. They are too talented. That room is just too talented for us not to be in, for no edges. BJ Green, Sam Okolola, Dayon Hayes, the list goes on and on. For us to not have any in the top 10, This is not going to be acceptable, and we're going to need you guys to play better. Now, of course, we're going to play better without question. Those guys can really get after the quarterback, and it's going to show, and they're going to be playing with a chip on their shoulder. If you're looking at the Buffs that played less than 30% of the snaps, of course, the top 10 had to play at least 30% of the snaps. So, of course, the guys that didn't play 30% of the snaps, they played less. We still have a top 5 for that group as well, starting with linebacker Nakai Hill-Green at 70.1. He played 8 snaps on Thursday night. DB Carter Startmeyer, 62.1. He played 10 snaps. Of course, we saw what wide receiver / running back Draylen Miller, he's our Debo Samuel, 60.8 was his PFF grade, played 12 snaps. The first 2 plays of the game went to him. He is a special true freshman wide receiver / running back. Pretty much label him as an athlete. He's going to play a lot for our Buffaloes program this year and years to come. Of course, we got an edge rusher here with Tajay McCoy. He did some good things for us when he got opportunities. 60.5 PFF grade. He played 10 plays Thursday night, and last but certainly not least, we have wide receiver Terrell Timmons Jr., 59.2. He played 3 plays on Thursday night. So, I mean, we did some good things. Of course, we got the win. Like I said, I'm not satisfied with how we got the job done. We will play better. Of course, I trust in Coach Prime and the rest of the coaching staff. They're going to get our guys ready to roll without question. We got a big matchup, of course, going to Lincoln, Nebraska this week. But we're going to put the nation back on notice. We have a really good football team, a really talented football team. And, of course, we have to trust the process here. I know we wanted to see a blowout, without question. But I'm not mad that we didn't show everything. In my opinion, the running game was real vanilla. The offense honestly could have been seen as vanilla because we kind of did some of the same things. But it worked. They were showing us a lot of the same looks. There was a lot of cover 2, a lot of Tampa 2 in the middle of the field, just wide open. We could just hit them at the seams, and we can just use our athleticism that we had on the outside. So I'm not mad at the play call. I feel like it's going to improve. We're going to get a little bit more versatility in this offense. We just didn't want to show everything, and I'm not mad at that at all. So we're going to see exactly what it transpires here. I just want to bring you guys another phenomenal update. Please continue to like, comment, and subscribe. You know what time it is, dog. Bird's eye view, man.